Hey everybody, Chris Scott here. Just want to give you a quick update on the Ottawa real estate market. I've had some interesting conversations with both buyers, sellers, and agents that I wanted to share with you. And I think it's interesting because there's a lot of different perspectives on the market right now. I had a luxury seller tell me this week that they're going to wait to sell because they believe that prices are going to go up in that luxury segment when interest rates come down. So they're going to hold off. I also had a buyer, this is a kind of a mid-range buyer, say that they are also going to wait, but they are going to wait for prices to come down because they believe that with so many mortgage renewals coming up in Canada over the next year, that a lot of people are not going to be able to afford their mortgages. A lot of supply is going to be on the market. They're going to be selling as a result, so they're going to get a lower price. So it's very interesting hearing two different sides of the story. And I also talked to a lot of agents about the current market conditions, and I share a lot of the thoughts with the agents that it is harder to put a deal together right now. When you put a deal together, a lot of times buyers are coming back at sellers for things that are coming up in the inspections, sometimes things that they knew about going in. Financing is not a sure thing. Buyers are changing their minds. We're finding that even deals that are put together are sometimes coming apart as well. So it is a challenging time, and there are sellers I find that are just sitting on the market for a lot longer, getting a lot of activity, a lot of showings, but not necessarily securing the buyer. Even having positive feedback as well, because buyers are being extremely selective. So I feel like you're either in that category where it's going to take you know, a couple months potentially to sell your house, or you're in the category of, you know, I had a sale this week. Clients put the house up for sale. The house was absolutely stunning, priced well, and it sold very, very quickly, you know, within a matter of days. So almost like there's two different markets out there, and there are some sellers that when they're pricing their home based on what other sellers are selling for at the time, not necessarily what sellers have sold for. They're looking at list prices, which is a dangerous game because some of these list prices are still high and at yesterday's prices. So I know I'm throwing a lot at you. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the Bank of Canada next week. My prediction is that they're going to have a 0.25% rate reduction. That prediction a couple months ago was a sure thing. Now it's 50-50 because the economy is still chugging along pretty good. Unemployment is still fairly low. So I know I've thrown a lot of information at you. If you're curious about what's happening in your neighborhood, please feel free to reach out to us. Thanks, everybody.